Hi everyone, I'm Mindy and welcome to my channel. Today's video is a quick tip video showing you how to use your stamps as props in your pictures. I always get asked a lot about how I take my pictures of my cards, and this is one of the tips that I really wanted to share with you, and it's just a really quick video. So a lot of times when you see my pictures, I am using the stamp set that I used in my actual picture. You can see in most cases I have it up in the top left-hand corner. The reason I have it there is because then I don't have a glare from my lights, but what I'm focusing on is how clean it looks. It looks brand new. So here's the fun little trick that I do. Now, typically when you ink up a stamp, it is going to stain, and that is perfectly normal. Now, this particular one that I just recently used in a video, this is the Lord is My Shepherd from Gina K Designs. I inked it up in black onyx ink, and you can see that it is stained, which may be kind of distracting if you have this placed in your cards. So what I will typically do is any stamp that I use at any point in time that may have some staining on it, I actually remove it from the carrier sheet that it's on. So now I'm going to set that off on the side, and I just have that perfectly pristine printout from the stamp set. There may be cases where I just used a sentiment or maybe just one image, or sometimes I used every single thing on that stamp set. And if that was the case, I will remove every single stamp set off that carrier sheet because everything is still printed in a beautiful black on those carrier sheets. Sometimes I will place the carrier sheet back over the top and use that underneath, and sometimes I don't. Just depends if the stamp set will lay nice once I place that in my picture frame. Here is a look at how that stamp set will look just with the stamps on there that I haven't stamped out. So you may be able to still see the stamp set, which is fine, but by the time I am done editing and kind of lightening my picture or brightening it, you don't really notice the actual stamps that are on there. The focus should be your card project. And to me, if I have a really inky or stained stamp, that can distract from my focal point. But I do like to include my stamps in there sometimes just so you have something to refer to or look at and be like, oh, I have that stamp set, even though you may not recognize the name. So here is a card example and my photo example of using that particular stamp set up in the top corner of my picture. So my main focal point is still my card, but you're able to still see some of the items that I used to create that card, and that black on the actual stamp isn't distracting you from my card project, or I hope it's not. So that is my quick little tip that I wanted to share with you on how I use my stamps as props in my card projects and in my photography. I hope you found it helpful. Thank you so much for joining me today. See you soon.